Who doesn't trust a man in uniform?
Me.
Need help, sir?
I trust no bitch. Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Criminal Minds. We're on season 1, episode 20. Last episode was really cool. They went to Mexico and there was this guy who was raping women and then killing their mothers, and it was like a whole mess when he was like cross-dressing, and the women took charge and they ended up, getting back at the guy, which was really cool. So yeah, it was a very interesting episode. We're getting closer to the finale of season 1. So far, it's been just like the case of the week. We haven't had like one single serial killer that extends to more than one episode. And like I said before, I'm curious if we're ever going to see that. I'm pretty sure that we will. Typically, in a lot of shows, not only in like crime shows, but in supernatural shows, you have like the first season is kind of like setting up what the universe is, the characters, and then you just have like the monster of the week type of thing. And then season 2 typically explodes and you have like bigger character arcs. So I'm excited to see what else happens. I mean, this show has 15, 17 seasons? I don't even know how many seasons this thing has. A lot of seasons. We'll be here a while.
All 4 women were killed by this man, Mark
Oh,
Gregory.
Wait,
that's
we know
new.
Who he is? He's not really an unsub. Why are
Yeah.
they calling us?
There were
Yeah, well, this is new. That's the first time that we know who the guy is. And we just have to figure out
French
where he
philosopher
is.
Voltaire.
Mark's the consummate ladies' man. Always had a different woman on his arm. Never had a problem getting a date.
Yes, well, dating doesn't do it for him. He likes to torture and drown them. What do you know about his history with women?
He was married once in his early 20s. Swore he'd never do it again.
Did you know her?
No, it was before I met him.
Travels around the country to buy and sell
Why
different
would he have
properties.
him just like displayed?
Probably
like
reinvents
that?
himself with each deal he makes, plays a different role.
Dresses up to impress a rich investor. Dresses down for a poor farmer.
I guess he wasn't
guy's a chameleon.
expecting
He can-
company.
Well, when he was like a kid, he was caught peeking in a neighbor's
man.
window.
I'm sure it gets worse, right?
At the ripe age of 18, he, how do I put this delicately, had an intense affection for ladies with learner's permits.
Oh, that sounds like statutory rape. I'm not surprised. You talked to Hodge?
Like Edmund Kemper and Andrew Cunanan, they save their most meaningful kills till last. We should find out who that would be for Gregory.
When the random phase begins, the kills seem to be without design. There's less time in between them. At that point, he's lost total control.
So it's very important that we find him while he's still in the comfort zone. After that, there's no telling where he'll be.
Would he be going after the wife?
We'll get it released out to all the major networks. His face, possible disguises will be all over the country by dinner time.
Got it.
They could
They
all
just
be like
found
a
the missing girl's
replacement
body.
for her or something.
Close by?
No, Georgia.
Georgia?
Looks like we're going to Georgia.
Well, he's
Mark
using
Gregory,
those.
photographer.
Yeah, he's using like all these different
So what if he preyed on this woman?
professions, like
He's a
military.
photographer. He offers her a professional model.
What was the other one?
He has
Mechanic.
legitimate web.
Afraid he would come after you.
He stalked me for a few years after the annulment. I had to disappear if I wanted to survive.
That's
I know
horrible.
it was a
It's
long
like
time
one
ago,
person
but,
can
what was it like
completely
with him?
fuck up your life.
Terrible. He was controlling, didn't trust me, insisted I was cheating on him with anyone, with everyone.
He's a narcissist with split personality. He's able to gain his victim's trust before inflicting pain upon them. This is most likely
Split
derived
personality,
from an
really?
incredible amount of self-awareness.
Mark's mother isn't in any photos.
Elizabeth died in a car accident. I'm sorry.
How old was Mark when that happened?
Was it in
10.
water?
Were they close?
She was his mother.
Typically, when a child loses a mother, he sees her as a victim.
Are you telling me that young boys aren't curious?
Sure, they're curious, but not all of them peek into windows. What about the statutory rape charge?
Oh, no. Mark had just turned 18, and his girlfriend was 15. They were kids, for God's sake.
Oh God,
Was
you're
her
so in
parents
denial.
pressed charge? Being a protective parent has turned my child into a killer?
No, I'm saying you're making excuses. I'm not sure it did him any favors.
Yeah. Thank you, Gideon. Also, I don't know about the split personality part. But I don't know if they're talking about the fact that he can jump between one, not a personality, but one identity or like persona. Because he's like a chameleon, right?
Wake up.
Well, this is a horrible way to wake up to. Like, oh my God! Already?
Based on
Wow,
these interviews, it
he
looks like
didn't
the
waste
first victim wasn't
any
being
time.
unfaithful. She had a husband and was trying.
There it is.
It is. I'm uploading to you right now.
Is it how it works? Our camera is like that close? I don't know.
Fatal mistake.
See that? Where's that camera?
She's been able to access uniform. He appears to be very confident, trustworthy, and charming.
Wow. The opposite of confident and charming right there. That's
Review what
good.
we know. Gregory will continue to drown.
I want to
So,
know if the mom
there's
died
something
in
he's trying to
water. Like
purge
if
or
it crashed in
cleanse
like
by
a lake
killing
or
victim.
something.
Yeah, I
Or
think that's exactly
fell off a
right.
bridge. I don't know.
That's the key to unlock why he kills.
South Carolina.
You know, it feels like we're driving from body to body.
Yeah, well, we know that South Carolina's part of his business route. So he's probably going back to what he knows.
It's like a dead body scavenger hunt.
I mean, if he shocked her over and over again, then she must have died.
The cause of death was a wet drowning. The only way he could have done
Yeah,
that,
he
resuscitate her every time.
brought
do
her
something.
back.
We know that he was
Wow.
spending 2 days with these women, but he picked her up at the airport yesterday. So
Answer all your dreams.
I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Oh, you completely suck. Hospital records show Mark Gregory.
Well, they're
fractured
doing a
vertebrae in
job,
his chest.
Garcia.
He suffered damage to his spine, ligaments, and neck.
What caused that type of injury?
Whiplash.
Behold the wonderful genius of Dr. Spencer Reed. Honey, that's exactly what the rest of the hospital record says. Now, I did some more digging. I found an article in the Polk County paper describing the crash.
What did it say?
Well, the headline reads that Elizabeth Gregory died in the crash, but here we go.
So he watched her die.
Do you need some help with your bag, sir?
Did he watch her drown and realize that that was like giving him like sexual pleasure at 10 years old? Because that's creepy.
No problem.
I didn't think it was important.
You're such an idiot.
You didn't think it was important? You didn't think it was important to tell us your son witnessed his mother dying?
No.
The fact that he witnessed his mother die at such a young age clearly affected how he regards women.
Do you know why your son was married for such a short period of time?
Yes, it was a mistake.
Oh.
He was young.
Well, we talked to his ex-wife. How are things with your wife, Mr. Gregory?
Normal and uneventful.
Oh my God, it
Was she being
just...
unfaithful?
What?
Did she pick men up? Bart
No.
find out, catch her in the act?
All right. Enough. Stop.
I get that you're going to protect
When she
him.
couldn't find a
but, like,
babysitter, she kind of mother would do that.
You ever taken to therapy, Mr. Gregory?
No,
Why?
I didn't think he needed it.
Didn't think he needed it?
No.
Boy watches his mother die. He lives, she dies. You don't think that's confusing to a 10-year-old kid?
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Mark was smart enough to know what was going on. That explains his issues with infidelity, his hatred towards women, and now why he tortures and drowns them. His first victim was married.
Wife's death was an accident?
I honestly don't know.
Well, what do you know, Mr. Gregory? What do you think? What do you
Yeah.
think? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I had my suspicions.
Well, your son did what you thought about doing 100 times. These are innocent women, Mr. Gregory. Ever occurred to you your son might be trying to stand up for you in his own sick, demented way because you weren't there? You weren't there, Mr. Gregory. Help us before he kills again and again and again. Help us, Mr. Gregory. Help us.
You do know that Doug Gregory isn't the killer, right?
Yes, I know that. But he protected one.
Yeah.
Now at least 6 women are dead because of it.
I mean, I get that that's your son, but Jesus. Oh my God! Wow, you really are devolving, dude.
There we go. There you go. Get it out. All right, there you go, honey.
Wow, you are
You keep breathing.
so lucky.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Keep your breathing. There you go, honey. You all right? You're all right. Your husband's gonna be right back. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
I'm sorry, you're saying a 10-year-old killed his own mom?
Yeah, it
Common
happens.
theory that sons can fixate on their
Yeah,
mothers
it
since their
happens
mothers
more
are
than
their
you think.
introduction to love.
And if that
It's
mother
kinda
had a
creepy.
negative influence on him, in this case she was an adulteress, it validated not only the father, but it reflected poorly onto the son.
Copperhill, Tennessee.
That's where Kelly Dalton was abducted. Morgan and Nell are there right now.
Reed, one more thing. Elizabeth Gregory's official cause of death was asphyxia, caused by immersion in fluid.
Yeah.
She drowned?
Mm-hmm.
With no discernible damage done to her, keeping her trapped in the car, what would cause a taller mother to drown and a smaller child to survive?
I know, like, I don't know, like, what I would do in that position, but, like, thinking right now, like, the best thing, like, for me, I would be just crash this car.
It's all your fault.
Because it's like...
I saw you every week with that man. You think I don't know what was going on?
Oh.
Never met you before. Shut up! You're a liar! Turn here!
Because if he's gonna kill me, like... But I don't know. I guess you don't know that he's gonna kill you. Yes!
Slow down! Stop!
Yes! That's what I would have done. Now run! Run, 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 run! Ah, run! Not towards the water, though. The water is right there. Hurry, 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 hurry. At least they know their MO, so they know that they need to go close to the water instead of just looking around wherever. Ah! Oh my god, you're smart. Yes. Now swim away. Or... Ah!
Mark Gregory, FBI! Put it down! Put it down!
Shoot, 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 shoot! Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I hope you can live with yourself.
The author, Francois de la...
Ooh, that was a good episode. First of all, it was very different because we knew who the killer was right away. We saw his face. Typically, we're just as clueless as the team, right? And we're like figuring things out with them to discover who it is. This time, we know who it is. We're just following the killer across first Florida and then across state lines. And yeah, like the cat and mouse chase, which was really, really good. And I really like how they showed like the killer taking like different behaviors, like different mannerisms. I thought that was very interesting. But yeah, like I was saying before, I don't feel like, because Reed said it was split personality, but I don't think that has to do with anything regarding the personality, because I don't think his personality really changes. It's just his demeanor and mannerisms and attitudes and all those things, but I don't think like it's a personality thing. It's just he's a chameleon, so he can switch personas very easily and become that person, but not really change anything, right? Does that make sense? And yeah, in some way I can feel bad for the dad, I guess. Like it's not easy to learn that your wife has been cheating and then that your son killed your wife and then all these things, but like seriously, man up. You should have done all those things when he was little. Like you should have been there for him. You should have taken him to counseling. Like, you didn't think he needed it and you knew that he killed your wife? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's this whole like idea of, you know, not just denial, but the whole thing is like, oh, they're fine, or getting help is a sign of weakness and all those things. But I think it was more like a case of denial in his situation. It was, he just didn't want to face things and just hoping that it goes away if you ignore it. Yeah, it didn't work. Like, no. And now all these women are dead because of the choices you made when he was a kid, and you could have done so much more for him. And I also liked how they showed his, like, how he started to devolve, like how powerful his compulsion to kill is, because it's kind of like an OCD type of thing, right? Like, because I have certain compulsions. They're stupid ones, like, but I know that, like, I feel like, oh my God, I need to do it. And just, I know, like, that feeling of, like, not being able to stop yourself from doing something. And it's just horrible to think that someone has that same feeling towards hurting someone else, like, towards killing and stuff. But that's the feeling that I got from watching him so obsessed and so, like, the need to get to the finale, right? Because they said that he used to spend a lot of time with the victim, like 2 days or so, took his time torturing them and everything, and then at the end he didn't even bother. Like, there was still torture, but it was all, like, mixed together with the drowning, and he just needed to get to the drowning, to the point where he didn't even make it to the room at the end. He just threw her in the pool because he needed to have that release right away. It's so crazy. But yeah, and I love that the Gideon was, like, trying to, like, get into, like, the dad's head. It's like, help me, please. Like, what are you thinking? What, like, do you even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? Or are you in such denial that you don't even listen to what I'm trying to tell you? And then, are we ever going to find out if Elle has a boyfriend? That's another question. It's Morgan's house just as disorganized as his car? It's another question that I have. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye.
We gotta get out of here now.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Just get in the car, please. We have to move.
Okay, move.
And I will. But you gotta trust me one more time. Come on, kids, let's go.
Seriously, she's like, you have to take my children. It's like, well, why do you think he's here? What? Why? Can they still tell that his neck was broken prior to this?
We'll be out of here soon. He's going to come back for us.
Oh, God.
We just all have to be very brave. Close your eyes. Try to sleep.
If they don't catch you, you're just gonna, like, starve to death.
Don't remove.
Why can't we go to Langley?
Do I look like a threat to national security to you? Seriously?
Your name is on a list.
A list? What list? I work for the FBI, and you're telling me I'm on a list that says I can't go to the CIA?
You're on a list.
Garcia.
Why is that important?
Whoever requested this wanted more than just an eval from you.
Did you know they were filming it?
I assume they were.
Taking in all factors discussed, age, rank, and...
Agent Gideon,
It's good to see you again.
you're not a very good liar.
I wasn't lying.
Your evaluation took me out of the field.
I simply wrote the truth. You're highly intelligent, you're impossibly strong-willed, and there's gonna come a time when you can't follow orders.
You can only be one of 4 people.
That's not true. Anyone in this division could have insisted upon an eval.
Why narrow it down to 4?
Well, he rightly suspected Hassan came to the U.S. because he knew his wife was alive.
In Saudi, monitoring U.S. interests.
4.
Let me guess. Bruno Hawks, Gina Sanchez, Olivia Hopkins, and Kruger Spence.
4 for 4.
See what else is on the tape.
All right.
Only 4.
So he guessed that the mole had to have been one of his 4 bosses.
Before he put in for Aaliyah's extraction, he wanted to know which one not to ask.
I need to match up with them. One-on-one. One thing I've learned over the years profiling CIA agents. Spies are some of the smartest liars in the world. Be smarter.
Super.
Where were we? All right, let's put some teams
No,
together.
he does.
Summers was obsessed with his own security.
Aren't we all?
He didn't care about money or possession or family. All he cared about was his job. He was a classic control freak, a meticulous paranoid.
A loner who chose to live outside the community.
In an environment that he could control.
To search the area surrounding Summers' apartment. We're looking for industrial sites, storage spaces, warehouses. That's good. Thanks.
Well, at least he appreciates it.
They rape you?
Oh my God.
Olivia.
That's enough. This is in violation of her civil rights.
Until they find the sleeper and we find Aaliyah, all rights are revoked.
Where were you on the night that Summers was murdered?
Oh.
I was with her.
Oh, yeah.
In her apartment.
That was the look.
Well, you're a married man. At some point, you must have left to get back to your wife, right?
Oh. You're not alone.
Where's Olivia?
Olivia Hopkins was murdered 10 minutes ago. Her neck was snapped.
Just like John Summers.
What are you talking about? You're lying. Where is she?
Why would they be lying? They just wanted to gauge their reaction?
What do you think it would take for somebody to betray their country?
If I knew that, you wouldn't be here. Or is this the part where you profile me?
I've done that for over 20 years. Not for free.
I just feel pissed off. Someone is going to pay dearly for what they've done.
You lined us all up to see how we'd react to
You don't
Olivia's
sound
death.
pissed off.
What did you see?
You stared straight at Kruger like you were trying to deflect blame onto someone else.
You know, I have to be so freaking hostile.
Patch her through. It's for you.
If you have nothing to hide, then just cooperate and stop
Garcia?
looking so guilty.
Hey, talk to me.
That virus that knocked out the CCTV,
Yeah, what about it?
it was downloaded into the system 3 weeks ago.
Me. Olivia was looking for something. She didn't find a thing. You know why? Because all of your files have been erased.
Do you really think if I was the mole, I would keep files that would incriminate me? Those files were erased to make me look guilty.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah. Oh God, you're gonna leave and they're gonna catch you.
No! If Mr. Summers comes back before I do, you tell him to wait
Sorry,
for me.
hold on.
Do not come looking for mommy.
Oh God.
Presidents.
People like you?
I mean, you didn't miss anything. You just didn't hear the entire thing.
Trying to tell you about them all.
If they were following Summers, how come they don't know where Summers put Aaliyah?
Couldn't follow Summers through a desert. He was that good.
So they followed you.
Summers must have known they'd be filming him.
He was telling Gideon.
Where is she? Yeah.
Summer's cover in Saudi was for a shipping company.
Yeah.
Okay, what about a shipping container? That's a box. That's a big box.
Yeah. The only shipping port near Summer's apartment in Baltimore, it's north of the I-95 from Langley.
We just found out where Aaliyah is. And so did someone else.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, and you're outside. Close the door, close the door, close the door. Oh, they're not there. What? See, there's something more. They're giving each other the look. Oh God, is this the time when she's gonna disobey an order or something? Because they made a big deal out of that earlier.
Customs officially were not on U.S. soil. Summers was a smart man.
That he was.
Oh, see,
Drop the gun.
Bitch.
Gina, don't do this.
I don't take orders from you. Bruno, what do you want me to do?
Cover their eyes. Cover their eyes.
Please, please stop this.
Bruno!
You know what to do.
Say it!
It's not your call.
I told you from the start, this was strictly in-house.
Finish him.
Finish him!
Gina, don't
Are you trying to clean up after yourself?
Feed, right, Bruno?
Of course. Cut it now. Cut it.
And she's gonna disobey that order. She didn't do it. It's a trap.
Absurd.
The only thing that's absurd is your arrogance.
Yeah.
To believe you could get away with this.
Unfortunately, with Hassan now dead, you have no proof.
He's not dead.
Sorry about that. I had to find out if I was right.
God, they're so smart.
Looks like Gideon was right.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it was a good reason for her to do it, so.
Actually, Hassan is alive and well. He's en route. That's all the proof we'll need.
Bitch.
You were looking to cash out using Hassan.
Mm-hmm. $20 million from Hassan will go a very long way to helping occupy my mind on a beach somewhere.
On the beach you'll see is on a postcard I sent you from my vacation. Give me every gun.
Wow. Oops, sorry. Oopsie. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that was a good one. A lot of twists and turns, and it was a good plan at the end to catch the guy. I mean, because at first you're like, there's no way that that's the guy, right? Because he's the one that invited them over. But then when you think about it, it's like, yes, if John like ordered the evaluation himself, making it like the need for this whole thing to actually happen, he had to invite the FBI, or it would have looked that much suspicious. So yeah, that makes sense. And also the fact that when that was happening, the girl was like, "You're gonna cut the feed, right?" And all those things, like making it seem like yeah, I really want this guy dead, because he needed to cover his ass. So, wow. And at the end, he died, but we don't know if he died. It could have been that they did that to cover his tracks. I have a feeling that that's what it is. At the end, he is living in some beach somewhere, and they just like faked his death, because that's how things work, apparently. Which sucks, because the more power that you have, it's like the less likely you are to pay for your crimes. God damn it. So wrong. Anyways, yeah, there wasn't really like any like actual character development in this episode, but it was still a really good case. So I had fun watching it, and I hope you did too. And let me know what you think about the Criminal Minds week. Not this week, but like starting next week with episode 22. So I'll see you then. Bye.